Everyone thinks that if they just had more money, all their problems would disappear. If I won the lottery, I'd be rich forever. That's the fantasy, but here's the truth they never told you. Most lottery winners go broke. In fact, nearly 70% of them are bankrupt within just a few years. How is that even possible? You were given millions. How do you end up with nothing? The answer is simple. The money changed, but the mindset didn't. See, most people are broke not because they don't earn enough, but because they never learned how money actually works. They were raised in a system that taught them how to be obedient workers, not free thinkers. The school system drills in memorization, not financial independence. They'll teach you about photosynthesis and the Pythagorean theorem, but not how to file taxes, invest, or start a business. Why? Because the system needs you to stay poor. If you win the lottery with a poor mindset, all that money becomes a ticking time bomb. Suddenly, your broke habits get supercharged. You spend more, impress more, buy liabilities instead of assets. You upgrade your house, your car, your friends, but you never upgrade your brain. And before you know it, the millions are gone, and now you're not just broke. You're depressed, addicted, and surrounded by fake people who disappear when the money does. But here's the uncomfortable truth. You don't need to win the lottery to be rich. In fact, the real game isn't about sudden wealth. It's about daily discipline. It's about understanding the rules of money that the rich already play by. The difference between the wealthy and the poor isn't just income, it's psychology, it's habits. It's knowing how to make money work for you instead of always working for money. Look at someone like Mike Tyson. He made over $400 million in his career and went bankrupt. Or Allen Iverson, millions of dollars gone. But then look at someone like Warren Buffett, still driving the same car, still living in the same modest house. Why, Mom? Because wealth isn't about how much you make, it's about how much you keep, how you grow it, and how long you can sustain it. So let me ask you something. If you got $10 million tomorrow, would you know how to protect it, how to invest it, how to grow it? Or would you become another statistic? The truth is, if you don't fix the habits that keep you poor, more money will just magnify your problems. It's like giving a chainsaw to someone who doesn't know how to use it. It's dangerous. That's why 99% of people stay broke, even after sudden wealth. They don't have the financial education, the mindset, or the environment to handle real money. Because here's what no one tells you. Wealth is a skill. It can be learned, practiced, and mastered. But if you never take the time to learn it, you'll lose every dollar that comes into your life, no matter how big the check is. Most people live on autopilot. Wake up, work, consume, repeat. They're stuck in a loop that keeps them too busy to think, too tired to plan, and too distracted to escape. And the system wants it that way. It rewards obedience and punishes curiosity. It celebrates influencers and ignores investors. It keeps you grinding for paychecks instead of building passive income. But here's the secret. You can break out. Not by wishing for a lucky break, but by upgrading your mindset, by studying what schools ignored, by learning from people who've built real wealth, by ditching the victim mentality and taking ownership of your financial future. The reason most people stay poor isn't lack of opportunity, it's fear. Fear of failing, fear of looking stupid, fear of trying something different. But comfort is the enemy of wealth. If you're not willing to be uncomfortable, you'll never grow. And if you never grow, you'll never escape. So next time you dream about winning the lottery, ask yourself this. Would it really change your life, or just temporarily distract you from the problems you refuse to solve? At the end of the day, money doesn't change people, it reveals them. And if you're undisciplined, insecure, and impulsive without money, you'll be even worse with it. That's why 80% of people will stay poor even if they win the lottery. But you're watching this for a reason. Maybe you're waking up. Maybe you're starting to question the script they handed you. Maybe you're done waiting for permission. And if that's the case, here's your next move. Stop chasing quick wins and start building real skills. Learn how to invest, learn how to sell, learn how to think independently, because the real lottery isn't luck, it's leverage. And when you understand money, When you respect it, when you command it, that's when you stop playing the game and start owning it. The system is designed for you to lose, but the rules are out there, hidden in plain sight. It's up to you to learn them, master them, and rise, because you don't need a lottery ticket to be rich. You just need a new mindset. We exposed a harsh truth. 99% of people stay broke, even if they win the lottery. Why? Because money doesn't fix mindset, it magnifies it. And if you're thinking like a poor person, no amount of cash will save you. So now the question is, how do you actually escape the poverty trap? It starts with realizing this. Wealth isn't just about money, it's about identity. The rich think differently. They ask different questions. While the poor think in terms of buying, the wealthy think in terms of return. While the poor chase comfort, the rich chase growth. That's the shift. And it's not easy, but it is necessary. The first mindset shift. Stop consuming, start creating. Broke people buy stuff to feel successful. Rich people build things that generate income. If you're always spending and never building, you'll always be broke, no matter how much you earn. Second, ditch the employee mentality. You can have a job, but don't think like a job holder. Start thinking like an owner. Employees trade time for money. Owners trade value for freedom. One grinds, the other scales. Third, stop thinking in days and start thinking in decades. Most people make money decisions based on emotions, not logic. They want to feel good now, so they spend, they avoid risk, they wait. But the rich, they invest in things that feel boring today but pay off massively tomorrow. Fourth, control your environment. If everyone around you is broke, playing small and making excuses, guess what? You will too. You need people who push you, challenge you, and inspire you to level up. Upgrade your circle or downgrade your dreams. Fifth, invest in your brain. The best ROI isn't in crypto, stocks, or real estate. It's in knowledge. The rich read, they study, they pay for access. Meanwhile, broke people binge content and scroll TikTok all night. One builds the future, the other numbs the present. And most importantly, own your life. Broke mindset blames. Wealth mindset takes full responsibility. Your parents, your school, your boss, they may have influenced your start, but your finish, that's on you. The moment you stop blaming and start building is the moment everything begins to change. So no, you don't need to win the lottery. You don't need a miracle. You need habits, strategy, self-control, long-term thinking. The world wants you broke, distracted, and obedient. But if you break the script, if you build real skills and apply them with discipline, you'll never need luck again. Your next level is waiting. And it won't come from fantasy, it will come from focus. Let's build.